there has been, since, I guess really since our new DA took office, but even going back to our last DA, a couple judges, the number of judges have grown with our new DA coming into office that want to deny people the right to enter into a pretrial intervention
Jimmy,
with the district attorney's office. And so the DA's office right now, for those who don't know, the way a pretrial intervention or a pretrial diversion works in Harris County is it's a contract with the state. And right now those are currently supervised by the probation department. And essentially what happens is the case gets carried for the year-long period. It gets carried on the court's docket until the person has fulfilled the terms and conditions of the contract with the DA's office. What's been happening lately is some judges do not want to carry that case for a year, or for whatever other reasons they might have, be that as it may. But that seems to be the outwardly stated reason. They don't want to carry it, it's clogging up dockets, that sort of thing. So setting aside that the DA's office could do their own thing by dismissing the case and not carrying it, I'm wondering from each of y'all, what is y'all's position with regard to whether or not a judge should be interfering in a pretrial diversion situation?
Jimmy,
you're jumping at the bit.
I'm so glad you brought this question up. This is actually
you're about to tackle the camera.
This is actually the reason why I chose Court 5 to run for as a bench, and this is before I knew that the current tyrant judge, Margaret Harris, was retiring. I had a client who, again, accused of DWI. He was a great candidate that I thought for a pretrial diversion. He was an English teacher, AP English teacher up in the Kingwood area, terrific guy. And because there was an accident involved, she blocked the DA from even evaluating him to see if he would be a good candidate or not. Now, like you just mentioned, the pretrial diversion, it's a contract between the DA's office and the accused. And if the accused fulfills the contract, then the case is dismissed. And of course, there are several factors that go into it to make sure that that should be the right resolution. But to go in there and block, she is overstepping her boundaries. And a lot of these judges now, that's what I mean by they're not following the law. They're overstepping their boundaries. Instead of playing the judiciary, they're starting to play the executive branch.
Right.
If they wanted to continue to prosecute, they should have never left the DA's office and ran for judge.
Well, and the distinction, while it's an agreement with the state, it's not a plea agreement with the state because you're not pleading. And so, the judge, although if as a judge they came to you and said, well, we want to give this plea offer, the judge could then reject the plea offer.
Correct.
Under the Code of Criminal Procedure, the judge has the authority to say, no, I'm not following that agreement.
Correct.
But this is not a plea agreement wherein the defendant's entering a guilty plea. So what basis do they have to do this?
They don't.